Hello everybody and welcome back to Table of Geeks. Today we're talking about Baldur's Gate 3 and our weird obsession with it, and if you didn't see, because Jose loves a bear.
I'm in love with a bear.
I am very much in love with a
Or
bear.
Halson.
Cave.
Oh.
That's what he turns into, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
But yeah.
I'm going to start out with this. Favorite characters from the game?
Karlach.
Easy questions, right?
Karlach? Emma?
Can we specify non-companion characters
Yes, you can
first?
specify anybody from the game.
Okay. Well, no, I mean,
So
can we
we'll
do like a
character
favorite
and an
companion
NPC.
character and
Companion
then
NPC,
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Allie's like, damn it. I can't say Karlach twice.
Joke's on you, I'm saying it anyway, Karlach. When you don't bring her with you. There we go. So she's still at NPC.
You.
Yeah. Fuck you!
Yeah. So before I answer that question, I just want to say, hey, everyone, we can actually see Wicked Encounters Allie here in person.
You can't.
So
But we
Yeah.
can.
we can't. Oh, they can't see
no,
her.
They can't
No.
see her. We can, but they can't.
I don't want death threats again.
Oh, true.
Oh, I apologize. Remove all that I just said.
And I have to
I
deal
just
with
thought it was
that at
weird that
work.
she's in the background there judging me already. Okay. All right. So my favorite
Judging you.
character, non-playable character, is Scratch.
Yeah.
Accurate.
He's my baby.
Accurate.
Absolutely love him. And then my favorite companion, I'm going to say Halson just because I'm currently romancing him and he is Big Daddy and I'm obsessed with him at the moment. Gale comes close as a second and I think I'm in a minority with that one.
Mistra.
Hey, don't you be shit talking about
Basically,
Mistra.
Love him.
Emma?
Just say
So do
she
I,
hugged
that's
you and
bad.
call it a day, Gail.
Yeah,
That's all I can say.
it's that easy. Just be like, she fucked me.
That's fine. If she made you come by fucking your ass, there is no shame in that.
He just can't get off of that Mr. train. He's just like,
She's literally
Oh
a
no, he
goddess,
definitely
though.
got off.
oh, true. But he wants off again.
She's
Ain't
literally
no
a
one
goddess,
stopping
though. Like how
That didn't stop
I kinda
him
can't
either.
There's a bomb in his chest.
King
it
Bomb.
didn't take long, did it, for this to turn into an After Dark episode?
Emma, characters.
I underestimated you.
Okay.
Go.
My favorite NPC, and this one's actually maybe a hot take. My favorite NPC is actually Zevlor. I really like Zevlor. First of all, he's a paladin. Love me paladins. But also he makes mistakes. Like he messes up. He breaks.
That's a tiefling, right?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
the tiefling
it is the
from
tiefling. The
Okay.
tiefling
Druid
leader of the
Circle.
grove.
Yeah.
He makes mistakes. He doesn't do exactly what he's supposed to do, and people die because of it. And it's very intense. And he very much already was kind of struggling with his guilt from his past, but then he makes these mistakes and he's struggling with even more guilt. And I just think he's an absolutely wonderful, fully rounded, fantastic character. I really like him a lot. I get very excited when he comes. Plus, he has. They did not mean to make his voice actor sound so goddamn sexy. Oh, horniest game ever. I swear to God.
It is.
My favorite companion character. I am not going to go with my favorite romanceable character, though I really want to. But my favorite companion character is
darling,
actually. Well, we can talk about that in a minute.
Listen, just because I know who it is doesn't mean you can't choose it.
My favorite companion character is actually probably Will. I literally never take him on any missions. I personally hate warlocks in 5e. They are the most boring spell. I know I'm hurting your soul there. I just think it's stupid. Why can't I pick my spell classes or my spell levels? Like I want to cast a level 3. I want to cast a level 1 now. Can't do that with a warlock.
Because you're casting at max level twice and you have really strong cantrips.
Look, you mean Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch
you
Blast.
mean the only cantrip
Eldritch
that matters?
Blast.
But I do, as a character, I really like him. I really like, first of all, he's fine as fuck. Love his hair, love his eye, love the changes that go on with him, love his backstory, love his attitude. I love, role-playing communication with him. always like flirting with him and all these like little things. Like even if I don't romance him, he's great. So that's my answers.
All right, to join Allie here, Karlak, favorite companion. She's a fucking squishy teddy bear. It's not the teddy bear, the owl bear. So fucking.
She's so soft.
She must be protected.
Yes,
she must be protected. She is so, like, yeah. She is the heartburn of the team. I mean, heart of the team.
I'm gonna walk off screen real quick because I'm gonna piss you all off with my favorite NPC.
I swear to God. Can I
And
guess
We
first?
can't get you
My
regardless.
friends, was that?
Oh, no, you don't piss me off at all. That's fair. That's so
fucking-
accurate.
Who is it, Emma?
Dude, all that's coming to my fucking
Raphael.
head right now is RuPaul.
Raphael the demon. That
I know, yes.
I love him. I love him. I love villains.
He's so
I agree with
good.
you. Yeah. Well, I'll touch back on Raphael or someone who isn't Raphael but looks like him.
I'm
But
gonna touch right
anyway.
Spoilers.
Yeah, we're saying right now,
Yeah.
if you have not played Baldur's Gate 3, do not continue watching. We're not going to spoil the ending because I'm pretty sure 3 of us have not beaten it. Allie have you beaten it, Allie?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 of us haven't
Okay.
beaten it, so we're going to not spoil the ending, but you're going to hear spoilers from probably Act 1, 2, and 3.
Yes. So we will have spoilers because unfortunately, this is not a kind of game that you can talk about really to our liking without spoilers, unfortunately. Now, Ali, you said you beat it. Did you only beat it once, so you only got like one ending? Because there's multiple endings.
There are multiple endings. I know the multiple endings, but I only got one.
Okay.
Because I like happy
Okay,
endings.
cool. So do I. But anyway,
Who was your favorite NPC? You did not answer.
who?
Allie.
I like
Ali,
Damon.
yes.
I like Damon because he heals Karlak.
True.
Is that how you pronounce his name?
Yes.
Oh,
I
was
think
gonna-
it's
Okay. I think it's Damon,
It's
yeah.
whatever. I don't fucking care. All I care about is the fact that if you hug Karlak after she gets her heart fixed.
Damn.
She turns
fine.
me
Did anyone else do that?
sexy.
What?
Did anyone else choose that option? Because you had the option of just holding her hand.
I hug.
I hugged.
I kissed.
I hugged.
I did a smoochie.
Oh, okay. I hugged.
kiss
Because
was
I was like,
pretty
I don't
good.
care if this accidentally initials like a romance that I'm going to have to turn down. This is the right moment for a
Yes,
hug.
it is.
And her reaction to that hug,
She's so pure about. She's so.
Yeah,
She
she's
really
so
is.
handsome.
Like she just
Mhm.
literally melts.
like I cried. Like her reaction made me cry. It was so pure. She really is a
She
great
is
character.
the most, and it's really funny because she's the barbarian. She is the most emotionally stable character
Oh, yeah.
among all of your companions.
I watched a YouTube video that was someone choosing all the main dialogue options for Karlak and then like going back and like save something so to continue so they could continue to choose the main options. And I swear to God, first of all, my girlfriend, like she knows her boundaries. Like she knows what she's about and she will like tell you off in a heartbeat if you break her heart. Like she's like, you are cruel. You're not good for me and I'm not enjoying this. And we love a self-assured queen. But secondly, it was so painful, like to watch her heartbreak over and over and over because she's so raw and real about it. And it's like, why are you doing this to Teddy Bear Girl?
Live!
So I will also like to caveat off this. Who played the beta?
Not me.
So
Oh, you bastards.
Played the what?
the beta before the actual game was released.
Oh, no.
So
Not me.
So Allie, do you remember playing it and then like getting the actual game to come out and be like, wow, everybody's different. What the hell?
Wow, they made Karlak hot.
I know she's not Asian anymore.
She still has the mono lid,
She does.
but she like they changed her.
Yeah, they
she
really
went
did.
from like she used to look almost like a character that you could just make in the character creator to all of a sudden being like bam.
Also, do you know that she has the most lines of use of the fuck in the game?
I love that for her, but she's
I
got
love
like an
that.
Australian
Yeah.
accent. It's kind of like no shit.
Did you guys see, I believe it was a fan who did it. He released art of both Karlak and Lae'zel as humans.
Yes.
Ooh,
No.
I
Did
did
you guys
not
see
see
that?
that. Send
No.
that to me.
She's beautiful I personally find her more beautiful as a tiefling.
Same.
But she did look very, very beautiful as a human. I I heard about the Lae'zel one, same artist, but I didn't see it. So I'm curious as to what she looks like as a human. But yeah.
Lae'zel's really weird because
oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Lae'zel's really weird for me because like initially when I first started playing the game, I was like, oh my god, you literally are disgusting. Like I hate looking at you. But like as the game progressed, I began to see Lae'zel as genuinely beautiful.
Oh my god, she's hideous.
She's like kind of pretty. Like actually though,
I am ugly
you look kind of cute in a weird sort of way.
Exactly. And so like now every time I look at like another GIF, I'm like, you're kind of ugly compared to Lae'zel, actually, though.
I am ugly.
I know. I tried to create because I wanted to fuck with Shadowheart so much, so I wanted to create a GIF. What's her class?
Fighter.
Shadowheart's class.
Fighter.
Cleric.
A cleric. No, I wanted to do a cleric that for Seluna.
I've done that
as a GIF and really fuck with Shadowheart.
I have
but
done.
I couldn't because he was ugly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he was too ugly and like.
The enemies to lovers when you're playing a cleric of Seluna with Shadowheart do the playthrough because
it's do it now.
It's so good. I'm in Act 2 and like the romance is like finally starting to kick off and
she's like, I feel some kind of way.
I do. I'm getting enemies. I got freaking Sarah J. Maas here. I love my enemies to lovers. Like it's so good.
It really is. I got a book similar to that about a half-orc and an elf, and I'm just like, oh, I can't wait till they fuck.
God, we were fucking.
Yeah, scream curse words at each other. Like, get angry. It's going to be great in 30 chapters when you guys can't live without each other.
Like, she was the weirdest one because, like, when she explained that she was into me, and I'm like, but you disapprove of everything I do. How do you love me now? Or, like, I never played a game before in my life where it was easier to romance a character than it is to not romance a character. Like when I play Mass Effect or Dragon Age, I have to work hard to get these people to love me. But every person in my camp is thirsty as hell. Like I mean, I appreciate it because I can get to the loving faster, but yeah.
Lae'zel does explain it though, because you can say, but you don't, like, you disapprove of everything that I do. She's like, yeah, you do things that I don't approve of, but I still have respect for you. Because she, like, her whole thing is she's an alien, basically. She's not from
she's from a different plane of existence.
Faerun. Yeah, she's pretty much from the far planes when it comes down to it. So everything that we do is ass backwards.
Yeah.
Like, she even says, like, your nose is hideous. And the first thing that anybody noticed about her was her nose. And she's like, it's small, dignified, and it doesn't take up too much space. Unlike your flesh thing. Like, her entire thinking is just... Even, like, when you fix the whole argument she has with Shadowheart, right afterwards, she's just like, yeah, no, we're good. Shadowheart has different views from me, but they've been settled now because... She doesn't carry grudges.
No. She's very direct, and I think that's part of why she is able to like your character, even if she disapproves, is because you as a character are very direct in your methods, and that garners her respect. I like
she's
her.
Very much, yeah, she is direct. Like I'll give you that. Like she doesn't hold grudges, like you said. I think it's because if you do something that is really, really bad in her eyes, she's just gonna kill you right there and then there. So if she didn't kill you, then that means she's over it. You know, like it's past, it's move on and whatever. But I did find her, I don't know if you guys will agree with me or not, I actually found her more relatable, or that I could get along with her better than Shadowheart. Like Shadowheart just to me seemed very, like she had a sword up her ass. Like I just...
It's called Shar.
Yeah.
Shadowheart is, I view her as a character who has been hurt a lot, and she has been taught that any kind of emotion or anything revealing the truth is bad. Like, I view her as someone who is in a toxic relationship and trying to figure out what is healthy. And I think that's why she can be hard to relate to, because some people, when they're in a toxic relationship, they turn toxic because that's the only thing that they know. But when you start to break her from that and makes her question everything, she gets so much better. Like, outside of Karlach, I've been romancing Shadowheart in my other playthrough. And she really is, like, you can see even in Act 1 where she's breaking from Char.
So the next question I want to ask before we continue this long line about how Shadowheart is Shadowheart, what classes did everybody play? Like, what was like the main class you played, Allie?
My first class was Wizard.
What was that? The one you beat the game with too?
Yeah.
Okay. Emma?
My first was Bard, which I loved, but my favorite so far, my favorite that I have been playing, is a Dark Urge Sorcerer. Oh, it's so good. It's very good.
Jose?
Before I give my answer, am I to assume that we don't beat the game, but we'll start other playthroughs because we want to see different things?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. Okay, good. In my first playthrough, I took the advice of somebody and I played as, I believe it was a ranger.
Who advised that? Wild.
It's a mystery. I don't want to reveal her name.
Yeah.
You know. No.
Never.
But yeah. But she started off as a bard. But I fell in love with druids. Like, I am currently a druid, and I've had so much, like, a better time in battle and stuff, and even with like dialogue and stuff with, you know, by playing as a druid. So I love that. But my first playthrough, that I realized I effed up royally by going way too fast.
Yeah, don't go fast.
Don't rush through this game. There is a lot that should be explored.
No going the flash
I
mode.
did not. Exactly. So,
Abusive,
and I made that mistake.
we're
I'm
making
honest.
A weird cult?
So I played as a wizard on that one. I was a wizard in my first playthrough, and I might have to pay a certain skeleton to change that class because
Don't shit talk
don't like
withers.
It wasn't shit talking withers. I love me some withers.
He's
I'm
not a
kind of sad we
skeleton.
can't romance wizard. Why can't we romance withers? Like, let's
Because
be real right now.
withers-
I think
Well,
that
this-
is borderline necrophilia.
Yes, that's
But
Borderline?
he also might be an important character from the universe of Dungeons and Dragons, but he never specifically outright says it. But you will find out if you're playing as the Dark Urge.
It's very important in the Dark Urge playthrough. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I haven't done a Dark Urge
You
one
need
yet.
to do it.
It's rough.
It's fucked up.
It is very fucked up.
It's rough, dude. It's delicious, though. It's
I went
so
in
good.
blind, and literally the first time I was like, "Oh hey!"
You ponder about opening up the goblin and playing with his innards.
If you do Dark Urge playthrough, let me recommend a Astarian romance as a partner for the Dark Urge playthrough because
You just need
They're so
their
toxic
personalities
and bad for each
match.
other.
Yes, perfect.
No, but that's the thing. Like with the Dark Urge, like they're so good for each other. Like they mirror one another because
That's
they're both
why
like
they're
these
bad
monsters
for each other. They're toxic.
No.
I ain't
Welcome
saying
to-
it's a bad romance. I'm just still saying that's toxic as
Welcome to the
fuck.
cesspool.
Man was only trying to fuck me for power in the first act. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, everybody guess what class I played on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Barbarian.
What was that? Any guesses?
Warlock.
Warlock.
Good job. Emma, you
Oh.
corrected
Oh.
yourself. Jose got it first. Warlock. I love warlocks. I played my character from another game I had called Gur, who is my favorite character of all time. And she's a tiefling, and she is a warlock, and I love her.
I love tieflings.
I
My
like
second
the role
playthrough was a
play.
tiefling.
Like the role play
So,
of the aspect of Warlock
so
is
let me ask you guys a
delicious.
question then. Kind of, we know what class you guys were, but what race did you guys prefer to play as?
Tiefling.
Tiefling.
Tiefling. Emma.
I wanted to play as a half orc, but they are so disgustingly
Ugly.
veiny. I can't look at them naked.
No, I can't.
And I'm
They're
so
nasty.
sad.
Anyway.
They're so wrinkly. I love the fan art. I love the actual drawings that people make. I can't do Baldur's Gate 3 because they've got such, like, varicose veins. And I wanted my half orc to be hot, and she's not hot. She's got
Hey.
saggy tits. Makes you sad.
Well,
I want
I've
her
never
to
seen
have
a naked
fat
female one.
tits. I saw the naked dudes too. Why are his pubes so tiny? What's wrong with his dick? Why is it gray?
I mean, but at least if you're romancing Asterion, he knows where to bite with all those veins.
He bites from
Emma, why?
He ain't biting
Emma,
from
why?
veins.
Why were you cringy when I asked that question, Emma? Do tell.
Because Coots is gonna flip his shit. It's either.
What else is new?
Exactly. I flip my shit at least once every episode. I need to do
What
it.
were
It's
you,
kind
a
of canon
halfling?
now.
All right. Either it's a 50-50 split. I either do Drow. That's where Coots loses his mind. Or Tiefling. Because the Tieflings are just so hot, dude. They're so hot.
I do a drow.
Wait, which drow? Which drow do you do? The
Yes.
bad ones with the red eyes or the other ones?
For the evil Dark Arch playthrough that I just started, I am doing the Loathsworn Drow. And then for the good like redemption arc for Dark Arch, I'm doing a Tiefling, which because I just think it's cool. Because with the whole bloody, but yeah. So I have an evil Drow. Okay, I understand.
What's wrong with drow? They just got that purple puh.
Look, they're matrilineal, okay?
Hello,
They're-
everyone. I'm a drow. You see, I'm a female. And here's a colony of men. They're all my little servants because we're a matriarchy with basically the men being slaves.
Queen.
Okay.
I think
get
someone
down
whose
and start
favorite goddess
fucking.
is Shar.
Queen shit.
I think someone whose favorite goddess is Shar should not be talking.
You know, that's a good point, actually.
That's a fair
That's
point.
a good point.
Sorry, Coots, but
Well, that's an interesting point you just made there. Why don't you elaborate there?
I do love Shar. I love
The
Shar.
voice crack. The voice crack.
Because you see, I am a fan of H.P. Lovecraft, and I don't like always the goody two-shoe shit. Even though I'm literally my current character I'm playing is a worshiper of Ilmater. But
So you don't like goody two-shoe shit, but you're shitting on Drow?
yes, because I love Drow. I actually really do love Drow, and I use them a lot in my games. I just want to
bad
bullshit. I
guys.
just want to be an asshole to you.
Okay.
No, that's a game. Really, my real life game, there was a Drow that was not an asshole.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I love Shar.
I mean, those
because
twins.
Shar and Saloon were basically born of the same, and Shar did not want life. Shar said, "No, we should not make life." And Saloon said, "You know what? I'm gonna make life even harder now." And she did. And then Shar was like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna go make the Shadowfell, and everything's gonna suck there." She's like, "Go ahead, sis." And then they try to kill. Then Shar tried to kill Saloon repeatedly. That's why I love that lore.
I actually love the way that you describe that so much because everyone else that describes it in lore is like so serious. And then Saluna took part of her and casted her. And then you're over here like, fuck you, sis. I'm going to do what I want. Yeah, go to your room then.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty much.
You ain't my mom.
It's like, oh, look, it's a new moon. It's my turn, sis.
Okay, that's very good. Okay, but next time you do that, throw a snap in there, okay? Yeah. Did I answer my own question? I don't really think I did. Did I? I
No,
don't
you did
remember.
not.
I did not. Okay. My first playthrough, I was boring as hell. I did a human, and I don't want to do that ever again.
Everybody does a human the first time playing D&D. It's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What did I? Good. So I'm nothing special. Got it. My next one, I did an elf, and I didn't like that elves can't have, unless you're Halson, you can't have body hair. So I on my last playthrough here, I played as a tiefling, although I almost did dragonborn. But I don't know, they just looked weird.
There
Sounds like
is-
they're dragons.
There's one or two like different, and I can never remember what kind of dragonborn it is, but like they have different skin tones that actually turn them like chromescent, and they'll like instead of just being one solid color or like a metallic color, like they will have like a rainbow shine to them. And the one or two times I've played dragonborns, that's what I pick is like that chromescent shiny
Do you know what
scales. 'cause-
causes that, right?
No, tell me.
It's so Dragonborn are descendants of both metallic and chromatic
COVID?
dragons from being slaves. That is what happens when a metallic and chromatic Dragonborn mate that comes out
So
with that.
So tragic backstory built in.
Yeah, well, remember, it's just they're both Dragonborn. It's not like one's evil, one's good, because all the Dragonborn were slaves underneath the dragons until they were freed. So they fought for their freedom.
I'm gonna do dwarf in my next playthrough.
Hell yes, you get the dwarf in here and you're gonna go around inside the mine and kill something.
I have a
And
very
she might be my
question.
first female.
Oh, never mind then, I'm sorry. Yes,
Very,
Allie?
very important question.
Okay.
So I found a thread here on the Twatter. And it is a thread of Baldur's Gate 3 characters as cakes. So what cake do you think Astarion would be?
Red velvet.
Vanilla.
That's a good answer, actually. Red velvet.
Lava
Vanilla.
cake.
Yes.
Vanilla.
Basic
Vanilla.
bitch.
Wait. Is it because he's
Basic.
like super white?
Yes.
And did you say
Done.
lava cake because he's liquid shit?
Yes.
Y'all stop quick. I want to know that man biblically. There is no guillotine that can save him from the head.
Listen,
I want
just
to give him,
because
all right?
I play basically the same character
How-
in Josh's game doesn't mean anything, Emma.
My husband fell in love with him too. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, I'm sorry.
I can fix him.
I
That's
don't
what's
like him.
wrong with me. I can fix him.
There,
The person who made the thread, who is on Twitter, Ace for Spinal Tap, White Chocolate Raspberry.
Yeah.
oh, I get it.
Yeah.
What about Gail?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Gale is going to be, let's see.
Rub cake.
Rum cake.
Yeah,
Rum cake.
rum cake is a good one.
Not far off, they picked Toffee Biscoff Cake.
Yeah.
I actually think,
Okay.
just like with Red Velvet, Emma, I think Gail does do better as a rum cake. Jose.
So we need to make a table of geeks cake listing is what we're
Yes.
talking about.
Yes.
I
I
would
think
love to
they
talk
could go
about
to
Asterios
Shadowheart.
cake. Okay.
What do you think Shadowheart
Dark
is?
chocolate with a mixture.
Well, she is too.
Dark
Just-
chocolate
Devil's chocolate.
with vanilla ice cream.
There's like a certain kind of cake that's like really
Devil's food cake.
See, that's what I'm thinking is Will's. But
Yeah,
there's like a
same.
certain kind of chocolate
'Cause he's
cake
black?
that's like no, because he's a warlock.
Okay. Sure, Jan.
There's a certain kind of cake that's really like fudgy, but it's not devil's food cake, but it's like a different I can't think of what it's like mousse cake, kind of. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna go with devil's
Well,
food cake.
Ace for Spinal Tap has said she is blackberry chocolate cake, blackberry
Ooh, that sounds
coconut
good.
cake as a saloonite.
I do love me some coconut.
Oh. I don't
Oh, I
like
hate
coconut.
it.
I like just
I
drink.
hate
I'm literally
coconut.
drinking a coconut Red Bull as we speak.
That's fine. I hate coconut texture.
Or I can eat coconut
I-
bananas.
I hate coconut texture. Love the flavor. Texture's
Just
I hate
send
the
me all
flavor.
your coconut, please.
terrible.
Lazel.
Super quick on the note of Shadowheart, I have to share this. You guys know, okay, so the end of Act 2, when you go through Shar's Temple and you go to the Azamar and all that kind of stuff, and there's the DC 30 charisma check, right?
I passed that.
Same.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Same.
However, if you are not playing a speaker character and you have a very good rating with Shadowheart, what you can do, oh my god, this just saved my life so many times. I ain't even gonna fucking lie. You can literally just like tell her, like
Go
you
ahead.
talk her through
Do
it.
it.
You pass. I think there's like a 21. No, there's like a 21 DC. Like when you like ask her for like a little bit of information, but you can tell her and say, "Hey, this is your choice,"
Yeah,
Do
I
what
remember I
you
did
think
that with
is
my
right.
second playthrough.
and she'll just throw the spear away. She
Mhm.
won't even do it. Like, and you don't have to pass the DC 30. And I have to share that because I have saved scummed that part so many times, and it's an absolute
that is
nightmare.
also one of the best ways to like explain it because it's like, here, you have the reins. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. And it speaks so like volumes to her character and
It
like
does.
who she is as a person. Mm.
I do think that's also only if your main character is alive, because during that battle, I died. My character died, and because
They
he
fixed
wasn't
that.
there, yeah,
Oh,
because he
no.
wasn't there, she killed her.
She was like,
Shadowheart killed her.
Carla goes,
Automatically.
Don't do it. Wait, it's your choice. Bet.
We've all made it to Act 3, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we know about the Dream Visitor.
Yes.
So
we know,
that
we know,
fight
we know the Daddy Emperor.
in the last don't get me started on that. In the
Yo, we
last
fucking some tentacles?
oh my god, yes.
Oh
Day
god,
and
I was
night.
dreading this part. I was
Um,
dreading this
Allie,
part.
what is
In
it
the
about
last-
tentacles you say?
It's an opportunity.
Continue on.
So in the fight where you find out that he is actually a mind flayer, spoiler alert, but I died. My main character died. And at the end of the fight, he literally walks over. Like I got pushed off of the like thing by the Githyanki that we're fighting. And when I got pushed off, he like basically walks up and he goes, "I'm not done with you yet," and resurrects you so that you can talk to him. None of your companions. No, literally is what it was. And I was like,
wow.
Excuse me. We love an assertive man. Thing with tentacles and a beak.
I don't trust him. I'm sorry. I don't. I
Good.
No spoilers for anyone who got further than I did, but so, I personally, I don't feel like his motives are good.
As a D&D DM for numerous years, when mind flayers break away from the hive mind, they can believe they're developing their own ideals and purposes. But the issue is, as soon as they reconnect to that hive mind, they immediately go back to, I am here for the hive. And they are tricky as shit. They will trick you into anything. As I also don't trust it because I'm a DM. I don't know what's going to happen, but as a DM, I don't trust the motherfucker.
I mean, and the Emperor did say that he, because he was in Baldur's Gate and he was doing what he had to do there, and then he was captured and given back, and he did fall under the thrall again. So that kind of proves what you just said there. But I'm sorry, I don't trust him. And it's not because he's purple and I hate that color. And it's not because he has tentacles what Ali said. But I feel like he is manipulating things. And if I was ever to like really, really disagree with him, he would try to like put me in my place in his or whatever. And no, I don't trust him. I feel like he at the last second he'd be like, "I'm gonna kill the absolute," but actually I'm gonna take you over. I don't trust him.
Allie's just sitting here like I know all the answers.
I do know what happens, and I won't tell you. I won't give any hints. I will say it is very, very, very well written. Like it is top tier, absolutely incredible writing.
If they haven't finished the game, then huh?
Spoilers?
I really like spoilers, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot. You're the person who's like, tell me the ending before we watch this because I need to know.
There are rare examples, but like, I do. A lot of the times I do need to have control over the situation, and I'll go look up spoilers.
I
actually had to mute on X. I had to mute Baldur's Gate 3 so that I wouldn't get spoilers. I feel like I was like in the Matrix, like dodging them, like I was dodging bullets. Like, it is a one game of the year. And I think it's very well deserved. I mean, if you guys remember, if you guys have been listening to us from the beginning, you know that we did a D&D episode, and I hardly spoke in that episode because I had no experience with D&D. I always wanted to try it out. I've had offers, even Emma offered to let me join one of her campaigns, but I just haven't been able to do so. And so I was very interested in this game, and it really got me into it. Like I actually want to play D&D more now. That I've played Baldur's Gate 3 than I did before. I like the lore. I like the fact that it makes me feel like I don't fully know what's going on because there's so much lore, so much magic, so much history that the world has in that world that I can't possibly know it all. And I like that feeling. For someone who does not like not knowing, like I need to be in the know, otherwise I freak out. The fact that this game makes me happy that I don't know everything. So that's great. I think the game is very, very good in that regard.
The lore is accurate, by the way. It's extreme. Like they did their research, they did their homework. It's literally like they read through all of like D&D wiki and just threw it all into a game with accurate representation of all the gods, the classes, Baldur's Gate, everything. Which is amazing. And now I need to know, what cake is Karlach?
That is an excellent question.
I guess we're going to skip Lae'zel and Will.
No. Oh, no. Lae'zel is key lime pie.
Yeah, what is Lae'zel?
Or matcha cake. Matcha cake.
Any other guesses?
Booger flavor.
Grinch flavor.
You guys don't like Lae'zel, huh?
I love Lae'zel.
No, I love her. Basil.
She is spiced chai cake with candied orange.
Oh. Candied orange.
Will devil food cake.
Interesting.
What about Will? Will, okay, so we have got one for devil food cake.
That's two.
Oh wow. Will. I don't want to say devil's food cake because I feel like that would be too on the nose.
The Bladed Frontiers.
With him, I think I'm going to say and it's I don't know. I don't know a lot of cake flavors. Coffee cake. I don't know.
He's triple tiered though. He's not just like a single layer cake. He's triple tiered. Like he's with maybe like some little poles in the middle, like fancy decorations.
Oh,
or
he's
something.
marble cake. That's what he is.
Interesting. So Emma was the closest with saying that it was a 3-tiered cake. It is salted caramel chocolate cake.
Ooh, I want to gobble that.
Why gotta be chocolate?
Now.
Because he's anyway. So now we have Karlak.
What's that? I don't know. It doesn't count as a cake, but it's that one that whenever you order it, they bring it out to you while it's flaming.
Oh, Baked Alaska.
Is that the one? I don't know.
Yeah.
Or flambe, I think it's called, or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Flambe, yeah. Yeah, whenever you order it, it comes out flaming. That's what I think Karlak is.
I think Karlak is red velvet.
She's either a cookie cake or one of those cakes that's not actually a cake. It's just a collection of cupcakes.
Or spice cake.
Karlak is chocolate cherry cake.
Ooh.
Oh, princess.
That's boring.
I wish it was cinnamon because she is
Same.
such a little cinnamon sweetheart.
Yes, she's just a giant cinnamon bun.
I love how I've never met a person who dislikes Karlak.
How? How could you dislike Karlak?
I know, but like I've went on the internet, I found people who are like, I hate Karlak. Karlak is way too just emotionally scarred. It's like I'm gonna find your address and I'm going to bring plushies to you.
Wait,
and I'm gonna
hold
force
on.
them.
She is emotionally scarred too. Have you met Astarion?
Have you met Astarion? Like,
Have you met any of
He
your
is
other
literally
companions?
scarred.
Have you
tried to
spoken
talk to
anyone?
Shadowheart at the camp?
Gale over
Minthara.
there.
Minthara? Oh, fuck Minthara. Squishy, if you ever watch this podcast,
we still doing the
stop
cake
loving
thing?
Minthara. It's weird.
It's
Yeah,
not
it is
weird.
kinda
She's
weird.
great. What is wrong with
No,
you?
Squishy's obsessed with Minthara.
Okay, and good reason. Like,
I was finally able to recruit her.
oh yeah.
I would say Minthara
I killed
is
her
going
the
to
first
be
playthrough.
gray. It's just a gray, plain, fucking spicy cake. I don't fucking know.
Like not even like pleasantly spiced, just like they
No,
poured
it's-
straight
it's-
cayenne
it's-
pepper
it's-
into
it's-
the
it's like-
mix.
It's
It's like
spiced with salt.
It's a
and
ghost.
pepper.
It's one of those like ghost chips you eat, and that's just the fucking cake you eat with her. It's to cause pain.
I have good news. She tastes better than that. I mean, the cake does. Not her. I haven't tried it. I haven't partaken yet.
I'm running
I
out
don't
of
really
cakes.
know her that well because I just recruited her
Alright, she's a
in my playthrough.
Bitch.
Yeah.
The way that you were able to recruit her before was either you cheated or you killed everybody in the grove.
Yeah.
Wait, could you explain the cheated part?
Yes.
You had to like literally like knock her out and then go and
Yeah, because someone
your
told me
thing.
I would have to destroy the grove and kill the tieflings and everything in order to recruit her. And I'm like, I'm not doing that then. So I killed her in my first playthrough. And then I saw on YouTube that there was a way to recruit her without doing that. And I was like, okay, let me see. And so I knocked her out, looted her ass. Now, what I didn't expect was after I looted everything
I
that when I
stole
would
her
see her
underwear.
again,
Yeah,
she was butt-ass naked. And I was like, oh, hello. So, yeah, so this is a video. This is a video game that I do not play when my little boys, my kids are around. They are upstairs playing or they're in bed. Because no. But what cake is she?
She is a blackberry rhubarb chocolate cake.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're just
rhubarb.
going out there with these
They
stupid ass
are.
flavors. No one would ever guess.
Do you want me to just read off the other ones, or do you
Yes,
want to guess
please.
Halson?
Read up. Wait, no, Halson.
Wait, we gotta guess Halson.
Halson.
Halson is actually just dirt and flour and sugar and honey and
he's
grass
carrot cake.
mixed together
he
that
is
have been baked.
He is I'm gonna say a German cake or a Black Forest cake.
Halson
It's
is
carrot cake.
he is pistachio vanilla cake.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
That makes sense.
The rest
I
You're
of
gotta
it,
get that protein from the pistachios.
I'll get protein from something. Mm.
Jahira is lemon rosemary cake.
That
Gortash is the Matilda cake.
The
Oren,
chocolate cake from Matilda?
Mm-hmm.
Oren, what's Oren?
She is the midnight
Strawberry
red
shortcake.
velvet cake.
Ah, Yeah.
So that's why I think the others didn't get red velvet, and I think it makes way more sense for her.
I agree.
Ketherick is German chocolate cake. Isabel and Aelin are wedding cake because they're getting married 100 and totally %.
Oh, they're wedding
Damon
cake.
is an orange vanilla cake. Elvira is a blueberry cake.
I love her.
Raphael is the
Do you?
cherry devil's food cake.
Don't play Dark Urge.
And Minsk is Betty Crocker Bacon Fill Infomercial 2004 baseball cake 1-800-765-2564.
What about Boo?
I love that. I love that.
I love that Matt Mercer voiced him. He did such a good job.
I have
taking
a
over.
question. Who of the Dead Three, or the Dead Three champions, I should say, is y'all's favorite?
Orange, she's just batshit insane.
She's so good. She's so good. I love her
There's
so
no
much.
understanding her.
There's no understanding.
I haven't had a lot of contact with Gortash yet, just because I just recently got to Baldur's Gate in my playthrough. But I've had enough encounters with Orin in my short time in that damn city. Because I went to go talk to this weaponsmith, and it was her. I went to go talk to this, newspaper reporter person, and it was her.
Did you
I
go
tried
to
to go
the
to-
love lady?
Oh yeah, the love lady.
No.
And then
Oh, that was
her.
the craziest.
That's crazy.
It's so it's in the carnival,
Yep.
and she says, "Oh, let's find out how well you two love each other by seeing how much you know." And ooh,
Oh.
It's a
Oh my.
I hate
It's a
this
scene.
whole- I hate this.
That one
changeling.
But
is
I love that all of them are her trying to find out more information about you. Because I
yeah,
remember when I was talking to Halson, because I'm trying to romance him, I'm asking him these questions because there's a thing that says, I want to get to know you more. And he will flat out say, you don't happen to be a doppelganger, are you? Trying to find out all about me so you can replace me. And then every time that Orin is disguised as someone, it's someone trying to get information. Like the weapons dealer guy was trying to find out, like, how willing are you to kill? And then the other person wanted to find out what your plans were for the enemies. And that lady's trying to find out how you love and whatever, I guess.
and
so
who is precious
it's
to you.
I love that
Strange.
the doppelganger. Yeah, the doppelganger is trying to figure out how to be you.
Changeling, not a doppelganger.
Is she
Yes,
changing
she is
specifically?
a changeling because changelings have white eyes, white hair, and
Okay.
they're from the Feywild. The doppelganger looks like an alien.
Okay.
My personal favorite. Yes. I love authority. Let's come make a deal. Voiced by Jason Isaacs, one of my favorite actors.
You like Gortash?
I love Gortash.
You would be the kind
I
of guy that
love
likes Gortash.
Gortash. Listen, Bane is one of my favorite of the Dead Three. I love dominance and control like that.
So as much as I love Orin, because I got a soft spot for assassins in my heart. Oh my god. But as much as I love her, I probably would say my favorite is Ketherick. In part because of like his backstory and his past and all these things you can find out about him, and also because he
I was gonna
fathered-
wait. I was gonna guess because it's so. I need more pictures of Spider-Man.
Is that the same? Is it the same person?
Yes,
is it really?
It is. Yes, it is. Uh-huh.
That
He
too.
voices him?
Yes.
That too.
The guy who was
Okay.
in the old Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, who was the owner of the newspaper.
What's his name? J.J. Simmons or something
Yes.
like that?
J.K. Simmons.
Dude, no, it actually makes so much sense now because I remember his voice being
Mm-hmm.
so familiar. That's how it's so wild. But also because he's part of my favorite, so his backstory, but also because the part at the end of Act 2, when I first saw that for the very first time, I actually had to stand up from my chair and my jaw was physically on the floor. Like I was like, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way.
Yahweh.
I have to fight that?
Yahweh.
Yeah,
No.
Merkel just went,
Ah.
hello.
Hello. Ugh.
And in
Okay,
co-op game house, and somebody one-shot hit that Merkel version of him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, since we answered that question, I got a question for you guys. What was one, that could be a boss battle or anything, what was one battle that you just it made you want to throw your PC or your gaming console out the damn window. For me, it was when I had to protect that fucking portal for Halsin, and I'm being come at all sides and stuff. And it took me so many retries to get it until finally I forget who I took out. I took one of my party members out. I recruited a second cleric so I can do that I forget what it's called, Command the Dead or something like that.
Turn undead.
Where you can turn undead people, people turn undead people into allies or just kill them.
Spirit Guardians also helps a lot
Yes,
there.
it
And
does.
Spirit Guardians,
I
yes.
pop that all the time. Spirit Guardians is like,
Constantly.
come on, buddy, come tech me.
I just
Yeah,
make
so I
my
did Spirit Guardians as well.
action.
Radiant damage,
But
motherfucker.
That was such a difficult thing. I actually even posted it on my Facebook with no context.
did.
Like, I am never defending a portal
Yeah.
again. I literally like got on my hands and knees and like praised God that I beat this game because that part, because it took so many retries. I'm not gonna say how many because it's embarrassing, but I hated that so much, and I'm not quite there on my second playthrough yet. I am dreading it.
I'm gonna guess something for you, Allie, before you say what yours is, because I've heard this from my friends. They said that the ending fight is the most annoying thing in the entire game. Do you concur with that?
No.
Okay, but what do you use the
I
most
will
annoying fight for you?
say the most annoying fight is when you are trying to save both the tieflings and the deep gnomes
Oh,
when they're in the tower, so that you can get that frickin' item and make sure you have everybody have a happy ending, and they keep dying. Stop trying to fight. You have no weapons.
Yes.
You have no armor. I am literally built as shit. Go the fuck to the boat.
I forgot about that
this
one.
Is just
Yeah.
Allie just like, get in the boat, I'm built for this shit.
I was so mad because, okay, first time I did it, I realized, oh my god, I can sneak behind them. I'll bust down this wall, and I'll bust down that wall. I'll have Karlak go to that one. I'll have Lae'zel go to that one. They go dink dink. Everybody's free. Yay! One motherfucker, one fucking gnome decides, I'm gonna be a hero. Dies. First turn. And I look at him and I'm like,
I was a worthy sacrifice.
I fucking hate you. Because then, once he decides to go into combat, the rest of them are just like, oh, hell no, we got this bitch. So then none of them went to the boat. So the tieflings are there like, we going or what? My party's there like, we going or what? The gnomes are over there just like, oh my god, to me, my god! And, well,
I had to put some to sleep. I had to literally put some of them to sleep to get them to stop going to
yeah.
And I could not understand why. I'm like, why are you running into? Because at first they were running away from it, and then they just.
I've lost my will to live.
So
So
Emma,
that's the most annoying one for me.
okay, Emma.
I also had an embarrassing amount of tries. It took me 3 whole days of like sitting down, like, oh, I'm gonna play Baldur's Gate. I'm gonna get to this part. I can't win this fight. Put the game down. Come back. All right, I'm gonna win this fight today. The whole gaming session was this fight. I can't win this fight. Put the controller down. Come back the 3rd day to do this fight. And it was, let me see how I can do this without spoiling. It is in Act 3. It is one of the companion quest lines. It is Shadowheart's companion quest line when you go and you fight the people for Shadowheart. And they just keep casting darkness
Yep.
on you.
And
That's a
Harms of
level
Dar.
2 spell.
And Harms
I'm
of
level
Dar, too.
12. I'm level 12. I am a tiefling. I have dark vision. Everybody in my party has dark vision.
Darkness does not matter. It's magical darkness. You can only see through darkness from
Yes, please. Thank you.
non-magical
Tea,
means.
please.
Magical means of darkness
All right, come on,
block out dark vision.
Out. Sorry. Yeah, so it's a level 2 spell. I am level 12 and I'm losing constantly. I ended up like genuinely turning my difficulty down, first of all, which made me feel like such an absolute loser to have to do that. But then secondarily, I had Karlak in my party, and I had to change some things around. But she had like a ton of like smoke powder barrels, and so I triggered the dialogue, and then I had her like running around putting smoke powder barrels around the enemies like while they're trapped in a dialogue. Like I cheated. I absolutely cheated, but I couldn't win it any other way.
Is it cheating if you're allowed to do it?
Exactly.
Technically, it's cheesing.
The
It's
cheesing.
So,
I cheese fondued that.
do you want? Does everybody want a normal Coots rant with my most aggravating fight for me?
Please.
So here we are, Coots, the DM of 11 years, playing Baldur's Gate 3, going, look, there's this old hag in the woods. I'm gonna go deal with her. Da 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 da. Okay, she fell inside the fireplace. Da 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 da. Hey, dude, that's a tree now. Can I go through you because you're an illusion? Cool. Da 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 da. Oh, there's a bunch of people here. Let's kill them. All right, let's move on. Oh wow, there's poisonous gas. I'm dying. I can't figure out what the fuck to do. Let's use protection from good and evil. That works. Okay, let's keep going. Da 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 da. Oh wow, look, there's the hag. She set the cage on fire. Okay, I'm gonna have my cleric use great water and put it out, and we're gonna attack the hag. She just keeps putting it back fucking on fire. My cleric is charges. Shadowheart's just like, I keep targeting the wrong fucking one. Ah!
2 recommendations for that fight. Number 1, carry books on you, because you can notice the vents. You can throw a book on top of the vents and it will stop it from giving out poison gas. You can technically throw anything, or like you can throw shoes on it if you want to, but it'll block it and it'll stop the poison gas from coming up. That is how I handle that. Number 2, sorcerer, ranged distance spell, meta magic, and magic missile. That's all I got.
I was playing a warlock.
Yeah,
I will say
what do you
also,
mean?
her illusions flicker, so you can see which one she is.
I will say the one thing that really pissed me off is the fact that every single illusion had a turn and could cast a magical spell other than a cantrip.
Yeah.
That's not how that works. That really pissed me off. Really, like, this isn't how it works.
Also, did you have water bottles? Because I just go yeet, and then I went over and I clicked the thing so that she would come down.
I didn't.
You don't keep water on you, dude?
No, because I was like, oh man, I'm getting weighed down. I don't really need to drink water, so let's put this in the campsite.
I keep 10 on me at any given time, like just in case.
And the words of one of the best memes online ever. I'm actually kind of retarded.
Is this the auntie you're talking about?
Yeah, Auntie Ethel. She's a sweetheart.
Because there was a part where like you start out in this one area and she goes into another.
Yeah.
So I cast that spell that blocks out things where even the knocking spell doesn't allow you to open it to prevent her from going further, so you can actually kill her very easily in that first area. Because she can't get out.
Genius.
That's
next level, dude.
That is.
Oh my god.
And then I didn't do this one, but I hated my first playthrough. I hated the goblin camp, and because there's just too many people to fight. But then I saw someone on YouTube do this, and I still don't know how they did it. But you know that the Owlbear Cave, that enchanted treasure chest by Seluna, if you try to touch it, somehow, I don't know how they did it, they added it to their inventory without getting hurt. And then where that stupid guy, Volo, I think his name is, the storyteller.
The bard. Yeah.
Stupid. He is the dumb Conrad Werner of Baldur's Gate 3, okay?
I did know the eye he gave me. The eye is very good.
Yeah, I heard about that, but I no. But when he's up there performing for the goblins, what I did was I put that treasure chest there, and all the goblins. Well, no, I didn't do it. He did it. The goblins just kept going after the chest and then getting killed by it. I was like, "How did you move? I can't move that chest. I tried. I got hurt badly trying to move that damn chest."
So one thing you can
somehow
do.
He did it.
One thing you can do is you can. It's hard to do. And you got to like go in and out of turn-based mode to like time it perfectly. But you can poison their drinks, and then you can like do a toast, and they'll all drink poisoned wine, and like a ton of them will die just straight off the bat.
I did not know you can do that. Okay.
I'm just adding to my notes of next time I play a new character, just like, there's things I can do now.
And another fight that it was easy until, and I hate to say this because I don't like him, but Astarion came in handy. Was
all of them.
What's his name? Was it Balthazar? What's his name? The guy who he has his potion or whatever.
Guy. Yeah.
He has his potion that he can drink that gives him like haste and all that stuff and whatever, and kind of makes things a little bit more difficult. So before the fight started, I had Astarion pickpocket him and steal that away from him so he couldn't use it, which makes the fight so much easier. So yeah,
you can do the same
I kind of have to
thing
learn
with,
to play things. Yeah.
That enlightened ogre.
Yes.
He'll be
horn?
like, "Hey, I'll give you the horn. You took my horn," and then he'll fight you.
That is one thing. Astarion, because he's my only rogue because I don't play as a rogue in this particular game. So his pickpocket skills, his able to disarm traps, like he's very useful. I just character wise, I don't like him.
My recommendation is play his Act 3 like companion quest because I promise you it will change your opinion of him. I pinky swear it will change your opinion. No, I'm so serious. It will change your opinion of him. Like, I'm so serious.
You're talking about the ritual to make him an ascended vampire?
Mm-hmm.
That one? Because he's already, I haven't done that mission yet, but we know about the ritual.
Yeah.
Thanks to Raphael telling us about it. But like, he seems way too tempted to do it himself and like destroy his siblings. So,
if you don't like him as he is, my recommendation would be to not ascend him. But I don't ever personally in my playthroughs ascend him. But you do you. If you want to continue hating him, then go ahead and do it. It's fun. It's a fun, interesting addition. But I promise you that mission will change your opinion of him, and you will genuinely start to like him afterwards.
We will see.
It's so good. It's so
to be fair,
this
is
enjoying
also the same person who said that the Dark Urge and Astarion make a wonderful couple. So just think about that before you actually go through with it. Because
they actually so do. like okay, when you first get him, like literally in Act 1, when you first get him and you tell him and you're talking about these tadpoles and he's saying like, oh, what if we can control it? And you're like, we don't control, they're going to turn us into mind flayers. And he like laughs like this masochistic laugh, and he's like, of course it'll turn me into a monster. Like, he's already a monster, and he already like and so when you play as the Dark Urge and you have this like, no spoilers, I don't want to spoil too much for you, Jose, but like, you have this thing that you're like fighting against, especially redemption art, like he's kind of sort of maybe trying to be a little better too if you're being a good person, and then you're trying to be a good person, and it's like it just matches up because you both have this like darkness inside of you that is not necessarily something you want, and it works very well.
Let's put it this way.
Like,
hey, I'm a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. You want to fuck? Let's go for it,
let's do it. Yeah, toxic.
Well, you know what? Going after, piggybacking off that piece of shit comment or whatever. Look, I have this saying that I love. It's not mine. I've heard it all over the interwebs.
Steal it.
But it's that thing where it's like, polish a turd, it's still a fucking turd.
Yes.
So I'm sorry, Emma. I doubt I'm gonna like him.
You will. And
there's a lot of things that I don't. The things that he has gone through that he's revealed to me thus far that I don't. The way that people talk about him online, it's like, oh, I want to put him in chains and do this and that. I'm like,
I don't like that.
You I'm sorry, but this guy like escaped enslavement and being bound and treated badly, and you guys basically want to do the same thing to him in a sexual way. Yeah. But still, like, I thought that's kind of like bad. But like, I'm also the kind of person that
no, come on.
They actually sent those same comments to his voice actor, which made him incredibly uncomfortable. Yeah. So shame on you if you're one of those people.
Yeah, shame on you. Yes,
which
I did not know that about the voice actor.
He won voice actor award this year.
Did he?
Everybody, granted, he's a wonderful voice actor.
Yes,
but people have literally been like, not
they
just
cannot separate character
Astarion
to person.
I hate that.
They're like, I know
that
where
so
you
much.
live. I want to fuck you so badly. When do you get off of work? I'm already outside your house. And he's just like, this is terrifying to me.
That is not okay.
Something interesting, fun fact though, the Resident Evil Village game that came out, if any of you played that, any of you play it?
Yes.
No.
Dimitrescu?
Lady Dimitrescu?
Yeah.
That lady, yeah. Okay,
you know,
I'm on the same page now.
Heisenberg, right?
Oh my god, he was right! Really? I
Yeah.
remember that from
He voiced
before.
Heisenberg.
Wow, I actually forgot. I was just thinking of Lady D because of those D's.
Those G's. Them
But yeah.
H's right there. Cool.
Okay. You just love vampires, Emma, I guess, huh?
Yes. Yes, she does.
But with him, like because I'm a big believer, like because I have a lot of people in my life, including myself, who have like mental health, issues, and I understand that some of us have really effed up lives because of that, and I can relate to an extent, but the kind of person that is very toxic and insulting and degrading to you, that the fact that you have a bad past or you have trauma that you've gone to, that it might explain why you're treating me this way. It does not excuse it, and a lot of people are like, oh, but like when you romance him, he's a very protective boyfriend. Like he changes towards you. He's very nice. He doesn't want you to get hurt and everything. And I'm like, okay, but that's because he's in a relationship with you and stuff. Like, I don't like it when people are like, without you, I am an asshole. Like, you are the only thing making me a good person. Because then guess what? At the end of the day, you're not a good person. So like, he just rubs me the wrong way. And maybe I'm just overthinking it. And I will try that. I want to do all the companion quests. So I will do it. I'll let you know if I change my mind on him. There is good in him. I definitely have seen it. But I just, plus he's also very queer coded and stuff too. So like,
yeah, no, he was definitely designed to be a gay man, 100%. Which makes me feel kind of guilty because I always play ladies, but like,
yeah,
bisexuals exist.
Yeah, but he doesn't. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like he doesn't feel like someone that would really be drawn to women. Just from, once again, it's all stereotypes. It's just, how there are some characters where it's just like, oh, you're very much geared towards being a lipstick lesbian or a butch woman or a bottom gay man or a bear or BDSM. And he is very much like coded as, I am a flamboyant gay man. I talk like this. I say dear.
Well, think about back in the day, like really back in the day, men who were obviously heterosexual and everything, they wore makeup, they wore those big white wigs. They spoke almost like Astarion does now in that game and stuff, but they were straight men. That's just the way they were back in the day. Now, if a man was to act like that today, we call them drag queens, with the makeup and the wigs and everything and talking very kind of like effeminate. But so I don't necessarily mind so much that he has that kind of personality, because even I don't know, did anyone here play Dragon?
It's kind of upper class.
Yes, exactly. More pompous than feminine. Like, anyone here play Dragon Age Inquisition? So Dorian is very much like that as well. And Dragon Age, I think Astarion takes it to the next level, more so than Dorian does in that game. But Dorian was kind of like toned down a little bit compared to him. That's why I actually liked romancing Dorian in that game. But Astarion he's a little too much. He's doing the most. Like, I can't get behind it. I don't know. But I will say one thing as a gay male, I do love that this is a game that everybody is romanceable, no matter what race you play as, gender you are.
And it doesn't
I do
feel
love that this game allows you.
Yeah.
It does not feel forced at all.
You don't have to if you don't want
to. Exactly. And that's something that is rare, because even like Mass Effect and Dragon Age, you'll have a character that you want to romance, but you can't because you're not playing as a female, or you're playing as a different species and whatever. But this game doesn't do that, and I love that about that game, because and I also love that they give you the ability to be non-binary when you create your character. And
yes.
So that's always, I love the representation in this game. I love that you can romance anyone. I'm not, because like I would be heartbroken if Halsin, my big daddy bear, was a heterosexual only option, because like I would be heartbroken because I am currently romancing him and I am totally in love with him. So
because it's like, it's not my fault his arms are trees.
Oh my God.
It's not his fault. What? I cut out.
It's not his fault his arms are trees.
Yeah, he got tree trunk arms.
And let me tell you something. He, just from his love scene, both of them, I can tell that he's very much worth the climb. So
we're gonna go ahead and have to cut it here because Jose has to go. But
I do. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Thank you for listening. Tune in Tuesday, right, Jose?
The 27th.
Wait, hang on, the 27th? So yeah, the 27th for a live for Pokemon.
Yep, the 27th is Pokemon Day. We are expecting an announcement on possibly a new video game, whether it's a remake or Generation 10, we don't know. But we're going to be covering that live and also talking about different Pokemon topics.
Did you know that we never did an intro?
Yes, we did.
Did we?
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
Do the intro right now. Do it. Go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Table of Geeks. Today we're going to talk about Baldur's Gate 3, and behind Jose is a thing that says, I'm in love with a bear.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
really
you were
what I
right.
said.
Oh, no, we did do that.
Yes.
Yeah, we did do that.
I
Yeah,
knew
we
we
did
did
do
that.
that.
I just wanted to make you do it.
Oh, well.
Ah, okay.
Sure, Jan.
Listen, I had more death threats today. It's hard to think.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Hola.
Adios.
Shuss.